Today I'm going to show you how to shorten blazer sleeves. Time for Tailoring Tuesday.
This is the sleeve we're working with today. We're going to be shortening quite a bit, and it's going to be interfering with the buttons. At first glance, these buttons do look like they're functional, but actually they're not because they are not cut open yet, which is good news so that we can take the buttons out and also tailor the sleeve. We're going to seam rip the lining all along the hem and also on the sides of the sleeve. I was playing around to see what the most efficient way to take out the buttonholes are, and this is the way. You're going to be seam ripping the buttonhole from the back, and once you've released all of the stitching, it'll look something like that, and then you can kind of pull the buttonhole out from the front. The sleeve vent has a mitered corner, so we're going to have to seam rip that as well. And then we're undoing the sleeve lining at the corner over here. I know what you're thinking, we're almost a minute in and we've only just seam ripped stuff. Yeah, that's why your alterations are expensive. Anyways, you're going to be cutting off your measurement from the self and lining. And now we're going to tackle the mitered corner first. So this is how my brain works for mitered corners. I like to kind of fold in place the corner to see how it looks. Then after ironing it down to mark some creases, I cut off the excess, leaving a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Then I properly put the corner right sides together so that I can sew it. Once that's done, you can flip the corner back out and then you have a nice mitered corner. Pressing the self in place, you're going to make sure that your sleeve vent is aligned. Then you can press your lining hem allowance up and the entire lining has to be hand sewn back on with an invisible stitch. Use a lot of steam to press the buttonhole markings out, and now you can sew your buttons back on. So here's the comparison of the sleeve before and after shortening. And here's the close-up. The sleeve gets to keep all the original lining and vent finishes.